Okay, while people of all ages are embracing the social networking revolution, our political leaders apparently are a little slow to catch on. We're halfway through this election campaign and both Julia Gillard, Tony Abbott have failed to harness this technology to their advantage. So maybe they should talk to our next guest. Her name, Lesley Dewar. She's 66 years of age. She's a grandmother and she has been named one of the country's most influential political voices on, wait for it, Twitter. So will she be tweeting Gillard or Abbott to victory? Let's find out. Lesley joins me from Perth. Hey, good morning to you, Lesley.
Good morning, Kerri-Anne.
Now, tell me, you have been nominated as the most influential political voice on Twitter. What's your reaction?
You're seeing it. Every time I hear this, I actually start to giggle. I think it's a hoot. It's really, really funny.
But, Lesley, you've got somewhat 12,000 followers. How did you manage this?
Oh, I've been on Twitter for a couple of years. I was introduced to it by through LinkedIn with Lars Hills, and I have engaged people on Twitter. I follow, I engage them in conversation, I tweet about a whole lot of different topics.
How often a day do you tweet?
Probably about 30 times a day through the course of the day, unless I'm watching Quanda or something like that. I followed the AFL, followed the Tour de France, and certainly was tweeting as they were going over the line.
Well, now, how did you first get into the social networking again? Because, you know, not everybody, I'm certainly not into it. How and why did you want to do it?
I just love social networking, and I love Twitter. I was a financial planner for 25 years, so I'm used to doing work on the internet. I used to do a lot of my clients' investment work and research on the internet, so I'm no stranger to that. And I just found Twitter a natural extension of using email and SMSs on phones.
So getting to know these people, which of course you do and can, politically, what's your gist of the election, and we're halfway through? What are you feeling here?
I've been very disappointed in the election campaign up to now. I think that we haven't had enough proper policies announced early. The rolling of Kevin Rudd was a distraction in a way. There was been so much media attention on Julia Gillard, the Australian Women's Weekly and her makeovers, and not enough real political debate. So I think partly what happened is that Twitter slipped into the vacuum, and it's very easy for people to get on Twitter and start to express views, engage people in conversations and ask questions.
And, you know, excellent train of thought. But listen, all the very best. We just thought it was fabulous that you've really got on board here, and, you know, it's terrific to have you on the program. So all the very best. Any tips for us how we should be looking at this election in the next little while?
I think that it would be a really good idea if people had a look at my website, had a look at my book, and found out how to use Twitter so that they can use Twitter to search. Do you know that you can actually go to the Twitter website, which is twitter.com, and search for anything that you want to find without even joining Twitter?
Whether you want to or not.
That's right. Yeah. So
and Lesley,
I've just...
thank you very much. I just think it's sensational. It is another aspect of the media that obviously at the moment nobody's using to its full degree. But you certainly have, and you've been successful. Lesley Dewar from Perth, thank you.
Thanks very much, Kerri-Anne.
Okay, coming up on the show.